Hello and welcome everyone to the commodity report for Friday the 13th of January 2023, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So with that, right now we have gold prices, they've broken out above 1,900 US dollars per ounce. And now since October, off the back of the last three CPI news items, we've seen gold prices, they've rallied over 3,000 points, or over $300 from the 1,600 level all the way above 1,900 US dollars per ounce. As you remember, throughout the whole of December, us discussing with you buying gold below 1,800 US dollars per ounce. Obviously, we've now seen a $100 slingshot move higher here, moving into the middle of January, over 1,000-point move for you to capitalize on. Now, not only that, further, this has been compounded by the breakouts that we've now seen on oil over this week, and also natural gas and palladium. All of these setups we discussed with you on the week ahead commodity report, and also on gold asset of the day as well earlier on in the week. So essentially the premise was to be buying oil back down towards 75 to 72 US dollars per barrel. In fact, just on Wednesday, natural gas prices, they dipped down to 1.5-year lows, providing a tremendous opportunity to scale in and add further exposure. We essentially saw a 7% breakout to the upside on Thursday. Oil has been the real star here alongside gold as well. Our crude oil positions, they're currently up over 2,500 points in profit. We've taken the opportunity so far this week to scale out and bank 1,500 points profit here on crude oil. So what we've seen is a break all the way up to $79 per barrel. We've signaled this trade opportunity to you multiple times, that in the USA, the Biden administration, they're looking to refill their strategic reserves down towards $70 per barrel. Every time we get near towards that zone, we see a strong impulse move higher for crude oil. Essentially, we've seen over a $5 rally to the upside over the course of this week. It's broken out over 5% to the upside. In fact, our lowest positions that we managed to accumulate last week were at $72.50 per barrel. And as of Thursday, we have crude oil breaking out to 79 US dollars per barrel. So again, back-to-back opportunities for you to capitalize on commodities over the course of the last week here. And of course, over the month of December and into January as well, everything that we've talked you through. To be buying gold under 1,800 US dollars per ounce, it's now trading at $1,900 per ounce. To be buying oil from 75 down to 72 US dollars per barrel, oil is now trading at $79 per barrel. And the last one I like right now is also natural gas, in fact palladium as well. So natural gas at the moment is trading around the 1.5-year lows. Just go back and look at the price of natural gas last year. It was at very similar levels, and then natural gas went on to double in price over the first quarter, and it tripled in price by the summer. So it's definitely one to have on your radar. Oil, as I mentioned before, is trading at the same levels that it was last year at 72 to 75 US dollars per barrel, before it then went on to break out above $90 per barrel into February. And in fact, it went all the way up to 130 into the summer months as well. So there's some massive opportunities for you to capitalize on with metals, with energies at this time of year. I do still like palladium sub 1,800 US dollars per ounce, down towards the 1,700 level. It's broken down all the way to 1,730 earlier on this week, and then slingshot moved back higher, back to the 1,790s yet again here. So there's back-to-back opportunities for you to capitalize on right now. This comes back down to our point that Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, they've all been prepping and preparing their clients what they believe is one of the biggest wealth creation opportunities of our lifetimes here on commodities. You have the dollar, which has tanked all the way down to 9-month lows off the back of Thursday's CPI data. Commodities all exploded to the upside, massively risk on. We've seen many markets explode. However, it comes back to our point. We are taking the opportunity to bank. Most important here, we are scaling out of profits as we're seeing these explosive moves higher. As you know, we banked over 10,000 points here on gold alone. We banked over 2,000 points on palladium, and we're continuing to now scale out of oil as it's breaking back towards 79.80 US dollars per barrel. We're making sure to bank on strength and lock in those profits as the price is continuing to accelerate with an impulse move. Everything that we detailed to you at the beginning of the week. So if you're not making money right now, you absolutely should be. Everything has been telegraphed to you. I can only imagine either you've not been watching our reports, or you're trading outdated technical analysis or gimmicky technical indicators, which, as you know, do not work in these markets. If you find yourself just getting chopped up all the time, if you're not taking advantage of the massive opportunities that we have right now in the commodity markets, it just ends up being death by 1,000 cuts for you as you get chopped up all of the time. 2023, the age of data. And this is where you need to be utilizing a statistical, research-driven approach to the market, utilizing data, market intelligence, statistics, taking advantage of the real-time data-driven cycles on the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly for commodities. Further align that with the capital flows in the market, the major narratives, the macroeconomics, the intermarket correlations, the ratios in the market, and of course, further compound that with how the hedge funds, money managers, banks, institutions, commercials, and hedgers are positioned in the market in real time. That is going to help you massively to get an edge. As you know, if you learn more, you are going to earn more. And really to take your trading to the next level in 2023, it's so important you are utilizing the right approach to these markets. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders, learn the professional research-driven approach to the market, and join our professional mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to join our professional mentorship program.